12-foot by 10-foot office that we rented from a friend's shop.
That's cozy.
Yeah, it's just me though. I had one bench, I had one shock building bench, a little desk. Every part I owned fit in like one little toolbox.
Hey Jordan, are you looking forward to anything new about that new shop?
Extra room.
It's just like a little, like your first home. Like it's not the biggest, you know what I mean? Like it's just like a 1 bedroom, 1 bath, you know. So
It gets the job done.
it gets the job done, yeah.
It was an okay space for just CSI, and then as we added KT steering, we added Pit Boss jacks, we were totally out of room, right? Like, had this not been in the plan, we never could have done the acquisition of Pit Boss last October because there's like no room in the shop for it. We're tripping over each other, but we knew this was coming in the next 6 months, and we could just make do until this was done. And yeah, so Shahab's been working on the layout for our new facility to optimize the space we have, work on flow, so we can improve efficiency and kind of minimize steps throughout the shop. And it's given us a really good idea of where everything needs to go, and the kind of the best way to lay it out. So he's actually modeled pretty much all the big things in our shop. Between the two buildings, the parking lot's like a big U shape, so it'd be easy for if a race team or anybody who had a big trailer wanted to rent one of these, they could pull in and then back up to their spot or back into the shop. We wanted to make it easy for us to get our shock trailer in when we're getting back from a race at 2 in the morning and it's dark, you know, just easy to get it back in the shop and out of the weather and whatnot. And the other thing is, we'll be able to give the steering department more room, which they need. Have a designated machine area with all of our tooling for the machines in one spot. We're really big on having everything you need in each work center so you're not going all over. A huge improvement is going to be having a designated sub-assembly area for building shock adjuster cables, inflation tools, rod ends, and all the things we have to assemble for a shock, and having nice benches and the tools and everything that person needs in one designated area rather than having to clean off an area, work, put the stuff away. It'll be much more efficient that way.
When you first started, was this like your goal was to acquire other companies? Or was that just something that kind of manifested over time?
Yeah, it just manifested over time, honestly. When I started CSI, I was at, it was Andretti Green at that time, which is now Andretti Autosport. And I started building some shocks on the side for some friends who race sprint cars. Of course, that was my IndyCar specialty, was shocks. And I was just trying to get it built up enough where I could get off the road IndyCar racing and make a good enough living myself. I never in my wildest imagination thought we would have 12 employees and be moving to a 12,000 square foot shop and be doing all the things we're doing now. But I feel like we got there just by really taking care of our customers, building good product, but the biggest thing is just customer service, and people can spend their money anywhere, right? So you want them to feel good about spending it with you and giving them the most value you can for their dollar. Honestly, we were supposed to have all this done and be moved in November 2020, and then the pandemic hit. We kind of didn't know how things were going to go in the country financially. No racing was happening, no shocks were being ordered, so we hit pause. And once things picked back up late summer, we got this project rolling again, and so now we're going to be moving in May, which isn't ideal, but we'll make the best of it.
Hey Samantha, are you gonna miss this cozy shop?
No.